As we go through the accessories of the Husqvarna Viking Onyx 25 sewing machine, I'm going to show you what they do and then show you that they can all fit in both the opening in the front of the machine and there's another little storage in the back of the machine. So it's super easy, handy, and then this part actually comes off. So when you want to use the free arm of the machine, you can easily just slide it off, but all your accessories stay nice and close. So in no particular order, we're just going to go in through the feet that come with it. The bobbins, you will find there's one in the machine and a handful of extra bobbins that will come with it. So we're going to show you how to wind a bobbin, thread the machine next. So these are just a nice basic class 15 plastic bobbin. There's nothing wrong with a plastic bobbin. It just holds the thread. And this machine is designed to work with the lighter weight bobbins compared to metal bobbins. So just don't mix and match bobbins from previous machines. You do need to stick with this one, and your Husqvarna Viking store will have these exact bobbins for you. So just because they look similar doesn't mean they will fit in this machine. Make sure you're always using the correct ones. We have the Husqvarna Viking feet that are just that quick little push on foot. So the regular A foot comes with the machine and on it. There's a B foot, and we'll be actually showing you how to know which foot to use for which stitch as we continue through the video lessons. The one that's a H, and it's kind of white in color, is a non-stick foot. This foot is actually designed for leather or vinyl or something sticky that a metal foot would work with. And by the way, the B foot has a cutout on the back, so it actually is perfect for satin stitches or some of those thicker decorative stitches, which we will use too. There is a J foot, and this is designed for working along the edge of your fabric, like for overlock stitches. So this is specifically designed so the stitches don't kind of pull the fabric as it stitches over the edge. So we'll use that. Yay, the 1/4 inch foot. This machine comes with a 1/4 inch foot and makes it so you can have perfect 1/4 inch seams used usually in quilt piecing blocks and triangles together. Two more feet that are included. Actually, there's 3, but feet-wise, we have D is a blind hem foot. Yes, a blind hem stitch is included. And then this is a zipper foot. It always looks big. People always ask, like, which way do you put it on? Well, it actually can attach either on the right or the left, depending on which side of the zipper you're actually working with, and it works beautifully. So that is always included with the Husqvarna Viking machines. This is actually a buttonhole foot, and a one-step buttonhole foot, allowing you to place the button in the back of the foot area so it can be measured, and then you'll get the exact buttonhole design for that button size, and it turns out every single time. Sometimes I like to put this one in the back just because that's where it can be, and I only need it from time to time. Some spool caps we will talk about, because as you use different spool sizes, like this is the one I'm going to use when I put it on the machine up here, that will hold it in place, making sure there's not a gap in between there. If you have some spools that are a little skinnier, then you use this one and push it right up against the spool. And there is a vertical spool pin. So sometimes you use the thread down here, and then sometimes you put this one in that back corner. And I know you can barely see it, but it is sticking straight up. And then you put your spool right up over here. We have a seam guide to help extend the work surface of lines so you can follow along. That fits kind of in the back part of the foot and slides into place. And it's usually a little stiff to put in there, so you get it in there, you measure, and then it's ready to go. I do like that it comes with this machine. We don't always see that on all brands of machines. Sometimes that is an optional accessory. Okay, what's this little guy? He is a screwdriver, and I like that he's short, because to take the screws out of the throat plate when we go to clean it, we need to just put it in there and then just twist, and out come those screws. So instead of finding a coin, like a dime, to do this, that's nice and short, we have a screwdriver that's designed for that. And then if you need help with the screw that takes the needle in and off, or when we actually change out the whole foot, say for a walking foot or a free motion foot, you use that screwdriver along the side too. So keep that handy. We are going to use that. This is both a brush for cleaning. Yes, we do need to clean this machine, and a seam ripper. So flip that back inside the handle, and you've got a handy dandy seam ripper, which I can never have enough of these, so that's awesome. So keep that close by. We have some felt pads. These are usually used when you're using that vertical spool pin. You can put this down and then the spool sits on it and it makes it so it doesn't spin so quickly. So those will just be tucked inside when you need those, and a nice variety pack of needles. So we do have videos on additional needles, which ones to use. We're going to talk about when to change your needles and how to change your needles. So it works perfectly. And remember, you do have that needle threader on here, but you do have to make sure your needle is in its highest position for that needle threader to actually work. And then it works perfect all the time. So we are ready to get started with threading and winding a bobbin.